And now it's good evening with a part 2 video for Jason. So he clarified what he was looking for with the Looney Tunes. This is what he's looking for. Each episode pulled by each character instead of having to go through all the episodes to look for certain ones. And while I've never done a playlist like this, we should be able to get that mocked up for him. So I'm in my normal TV show cartoon library, not one of my public domain test servers. So you want to be in the library tab and not the recommended one. And then this area right here, the add to. Click that, Jason. Click create smart playlist down at the bottom. So let's change this from TV shows to episodes. And then let's change, it's already on show title, so let's change it from contains to is. And we'll type Looney Tunes. Let's just scroll down because I have more than one Looney Tunes series. Let's just make sure I don't see the artwork for another Looney Tunes series. So if I change this to contains, then I get the other series that I don't want to sort for. Or maybe you do. I'm going to use is to keep it to this one show. Then I'll hit the plus here. And now this new sort comes up, and I'm going to change show title to episode title down here. So back to your example, Bugs Bunny. We're not going to type Bugs Bunny. We're just going to type Bugs. So I found 40 episodes. Let's do Bugs Bunny now. That cut it down to 27. So Bug or Bugs is 40. Let's do Daffy Duck. 13 episodes. We change it to just Daffy. Now we find 36. Now this is not going to find every single episode with Bugs Bunny or Daffy in it. It's only going to find the ones that have an episode title that has the word Daffy in it. So let's do Porky. 63. If I do Porky Pig, it shuts it down to 2 episodes. All right, so we'll start with Bugs. Now you can decide how you want to sort it. Right now, this is by show. Let's do it by release date. So now I've got the newest to oldest, 1942. So if we want to swap that, I'll click it again and click release date a second time, and the arrow will now point up. So now we have the oldest on top. So now it's save as. You can call it Bugs Bunny or Bugs Bunny playlist. So let's create that. And now let's go to our TV show library. And let me refresh the web browser. Where do playlists show up? I'm trying to think where the playlist is supposed to show up. All right, instead of pausing it, let me start my HTPC client app up. And I'll go find that library. Let me go find my regular TV show library first. Okay, I do have a playlist tab because I've created a few playlists for that. So I may have messed something up. All right, where's that library? Right here. I don't have a playlist tab, so something is not right. Something is rotten in Denmark. All right, let's recreate that playlist. And you'll learn how to do it the right way and not the wrong way like I just did. So we're going to change this to release date with the arrow pointing up. We're going to change this to episodes. Show title is changing from contains to is. We'll type in Looney Tunes. We'll add another qualifier. We'll change this to episode title contains bugs. Instead of hitting save as, I'm going to hit the drop down arrow. Click save as smart playlist. Save it as Bugs Bunny. Create. Alright, so that worked because now I'm into this playlist and I can edit the filter if I don't like how I sorted it. So now if I go back to that library, let's just back up. Now if I refresh my web app, I should have a playlist here. So let's do one more. Oh, and Jason, you could give this a custom poster. Let's do that right now. Let's customize this. I was actually getting set for another video, and I'll do that later tonight or tomorrow instead. Let's say icon. Maybe not icon. That's not square. Click images. Now that's transparent. I don't like that. That's a clock face. Well, you can spend as much time as you want looking for the right graphic. I'm going to use that. It's pretty high. It's a dense one. Save image as, oh, it's a web. I'll keep showing you tricks. So this is not an image file, but you find a lot of images as a web BP. So it's going to my crowded downloads directory. So let's bring up File Manager download. I'm going to right click on this and open it in the freeware shareware GNU image manipulation program, otherwise called GIMP. It's available for free under Linux, Mac, or Windows. All right, so I am going to grab this, Control C, edit, paste as new image. Now I'll go to image and I will go to scale image and I'm going to change this to 924 to make it perfectly square because the numbers match. Scale, now it's a perfect square. Now I will export as, I use the default PNG. We'll call it Bugs Bunny Playlist. And I'll change it from the documents directory to the download folder again. Export. All right, so we've got that out of the way. Now I can go in and edit this poster, choose an image, and it's right here in my recent location. Choose open, and now I've got a better poster for it. than what I started with. So let's do it one more time. Let's do it for Daffy Duck. Right here again, add to, create smart playlist. Let's change this sort to what could be release date or year. So if I click now, you see the arrows going up. Change this to episodes. Change this first sort to, no, that's good. Show title, change it to is, type Looney Tunes again. Now we'll add a new sort and we'll change that to episode title. And again, instead of Daffy Duck, just plain Daffy. So instead of clicking Save As, that didn't work for me, I'll click the little down arrow, save as smart playlist, name this one Daffy Duck. Great. We know we created it because we see this here. I can edit this. Let me go back to the library. We'll go to playlist and I can edit it now. So let's do one more graphic. Well, that one's not bad right there. So we'll just use that. Save image as, and this is just a JPEG. No conversion needed. Save it. I'll edit, click on poster, choose an image, and at least with my Linux install, I'll see the recent files right here. Or I could drag it in. I could actually just click this, click poster, and have the file manager window close and just drag the file and drop it in this section. All right, so that's some easy playlist. And again, it's not going to capture everything. I'm trying to think if there's a way to capture everything. I've always got to extend a video because my brain just thinks maybe there's a better way. So let's check the sort options. This is the new one. Show title, studio network, country, rating, blah, blah, blah. Show actor. Label. So this would be time consuming. But you could go into the show. Let me get back in here. If you wanted to, you could go through every episode like Big Man from the North. It's about Bosco. I wish there was a way to do a playlist based on words in the description. That would be easier. So you could edit it probably. Go to no, general. Well, I'm not seeing a field because the extra fields I'm thinking about for a label would be at the show level, not the episode level. So yeah, you're kind of stuck. You're going to be missing some things. If the episode is named without the character's name in the episode, you'll be stuck. I don't know if I'd want to rename an episode title, but maybe you could do this. All right. You could list who's in it if you want, and you could list multiple characters. Let's see if this survives a metadata refresh. Yes, it survived a metadata refresh. Let's see if it survives a library scan. But under a big Plex update, you might lose this custom edit. So that's a lot of work to go through and physically change the name of each episode like that. But let's go take a look at our playlist, Bugs Bunny, and let's see if we can find the one with Bosco. Let's refresh things. Oh no, I was a little brain dead back there. I changed the episode name. And it should have picked that up. 1931. All right, let's try this again. Maybe I'm just having a brain freeze and maybe I missed something. Let me edit that. Whoops. Boy, I'm not picking up that edit to the episode name, so even that's not going to work as a way around this. Well, Jason, I got you this close. It's going to pull a lot of what you want in, and I showed you how to customize the artwork for it, but I don't think there's a little hack that I can use to manually apply things. And that surprised me. I thought that little hack would work. What was I, in 1931? Oh, maybe this is it. Plex's scanner ignores anything in brackets. Would that extend to this? Let's see if that pulled it in. Nope, it's not pulling it in. And I don't know why, but I got you part way there. So hopefully that is more of what you're looking for. Happy plexing.